Hey everyone, and welcome. My name's Aaron, and today we're taking a look at the Flower Petals Poppy Boost. I'm playing my Gretsch 6117 with TV Jones pickups through my Jackson Newcastle 18. And here is my clean tone. All right, the Flower Pedals Poppy Boost. This is a great little boost pedal. Pretty simple little controls here. We've got on the right side boost. That's the amount of boost you've got. And then we got this cool sweepable mid thing. Not sure how much you know about EQ, but this says bump and then this says frequency. And what that means is this bump here, if you bring it all the way down, and then you just use your boost control, that's like a just a clean boost. It's not accentuating or de-accentuating any frequencies. It's just lifting your signal and pushing it into your amp. So that's sort of the most transparent sounding setting. And then as you bring this bump up, it brings up a frequency that is determined by this knob, this frequency knob. So if you want to turn up a low frequency, put it down here and then turn this up, if that makes sense. So again, this is like totally transparent right here, or as transparent as this pedal gets. And then as you turn this up, it turns up this frequency. So here's some low frequencies, mid frequencies, and high frequencies. If this is all the way down, this knob does nothing. I'll illustrate that here. The reason for that, of course, is I'm just selecting my frequency here, right? I'm selecting lows, mids, or highs, but I'm not actually boosting it any. So once I select my frequency, let's say I want a kind of low mid frequency here, then I turn up this bump control. So the more I turn up that bump control, the more it accentuates that frequency in the sound. So this is pretty cool because sometimes if you've got, a Telecaster or, the single coil guitar, just a transparent boost can sound maybe like a little bit too trebly. So you can sort of bake in some low end to your boost so that, when you kick it on, it's not only boosting your signal, but it's also boosting low end, which can be really helpful. You could do the opposite as well. You could select a high frequency and then bump that. Let's say you have a darker, sort of guitar, or maybe I'm on, sort of a dark setting here. So let's say I want a real trebly boost. Select a frequency up here, give it a good bump, and then hit that. So kind of a tone shaper type of pedal. You could use it as an always on, kind of a thing, but I think the best use is just as a boost, maybe, one of the first, sort of overdrives in your chain. Click that sucker on. It's just a little volume jump. It doesn't color your tone in the sense that it's not going to add gain necessarily to your sound. It's not going to add an overdrive. It's not an overdrive. It's a boost. So it's going to push volume into your amp. So your amp, if you get breakup from it, it's going to be your amp kind of breaking up. And then with this sweepable mid frequency thing, you can sort of customize the way that it breaks up. I tend to like the mid pushed thing, and so I sort of like it maybe like 11 o'clock on the frequency. I don't really know what frequency that is, but I sort of like it. It's somewhere in the mid range, and maybe just a little past noon on the bump, and then a little before noon on the actual boost. So that gives me, like, if I'm playing. Actually, that's too low of a mid bump, so I'm gonna actually boost it a little bit more and turn up the frequency, keep the bump about the same. So there you have it, the Flower Petals Poppy Clean Boost. This is the kind of boost that I like. I like it to be sort of transparent by default. A boost, if I want a boost pedal, just wanted to boost my signal. This thing just kind of lifts level and then gives you just a couple options for controlling mids that actually give you a wide variety of different tones that you can get from the thing. So you can kind of dial it, and depending on where you're putting it in your chain, before other overdrives or after. And it's really small, so it doesn't take up a ton of space on your board. Easy thing to add to get another flavor. So that's it from me today. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. We'll see you all next time.